If you learn to embrace change with a positive attitude, you are going to find that it takes you further and you recognize the opportunities. I'm a firm believer that the universe whispers to you throughout your life. And if you don't listen, it gets a 2x4. And it bops you upside the head. So every time you encounter change, embrace it. I've had a lot of changes in my life, a lot of opportunities to see how embracing the change took me further. But as a speaker, what I learned many, many years ago is oftentimes I learn more from participants than I can ever hope to teach them. And one day I was speaking on change, and I recommended that people learn to embrace change. And I had about 250 people in the room that day. There was a woman seated towards the front of the room. And when I said you need to embrace change, even disastrous change brings new opportunity, she stood up, she shot up. And she said, I have something to say. I mean, it was not a request. Or I knew it wasn't my time, so I stepped aside. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't know where she was going. So inside, I was going 90 miles an hour, right? Because I'm thinking, if she does this, I'm doing this. If she does this, I'm ready for damage control. Outside, I said, go ahead. Well, she turned her back to me because she wanted to address the group, and she had a booming voice, so it carried. She turned her back, and she said, listen to her. I still didn't know where she was going, but I thought, at least she's with me, right? I was pleased with that. And then she said to the group, I am a 3-year survivor of breast cancer. And she said, no, never in a million years would I have asked for breast cancer. And she said, but in the 3 years of my survival, I have been able to help people and counsel people and listen to people in a way that I never, ever, ever would have known how to do if I didn't go through breast cancer. There is always a positive. And then she turned around and sat down and said, you may continue. She said it better than I ever could. Even disastrous change brings new opportunity. Maybe it's the opportunity to teach somebody, to learn something, to listen, to counsel, to coach. So learn to embrace change. Every time it comes your way, don't shift into why me, shift into, wow, what now?